Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
Marginal Revolution. August 14, 1532 America, New York, Saturday. Assorted links. 1. The first vaccination data from the Neptune Declaration Crew Change Indicator shows that only 15.3% of seafarers are vaccinated. 2. New IMF working paper, Mask Mandates Save Lives, Note Pre-Delta.
Daily FX Market News. August 14, 1500 America, New York, gold flash crash reversed, Fed gears up for taper signal. Gold breaks key pivot, resistance ahead likely to cap. Fed officials talk tapering.
Marginal Revolution. August 14, 1319 America, New York, is Africa losing its growth window? The macro side of the story here is underreported, alas. One of the saddest stories of the year has gone largely unreported. The slowdown of political and economic progress in sub-Saharan Africa.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. August 14, 1301 America, New York, Ford hits back in GM legal battle over use of BlueCruise name. Ford has petitioned the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office to cancel GM's trademark for a similar name using the word cruise.
Google Business News. August 14, 1144 America, New York. Shiv Sena denies manhandling of Parliament marshals, says protested but did not misbehave. ThePrint. Shiv Sena denies manhandling of Parliament marshals, says protested but did not misbehave. ThePrint.
Armstrong Economics. August 14, 1140 America, New York, CDC approves internment camps. The vast amount of people will line up to surrender all their constitutional and human rights and those of the family for decades to come simply on the world of those in power. Armstrong Economics. August 14, 1111 America, New York, boycotting companies that mandate vaccines? Comment. I just sold all of my shares of Tyson Foods after learning that they had mandated the COVID-19 vaccine for all of their employees. Regardless of how you feel about the vaccine, I think that this decision shows a complete lack of good judgment on the part of Tyson's management.
Wall Street Journal Markets. August 14, 1103 America, New York, small traders pile back into cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are surging again even as hedge funds and other large traders bet their prices will decline.
Forex Live. August 14, 1054 America, New York, leverage is a trader's most powerful weapon. When to use leverage, the market responded immediately and in an aggressive way, as you can see in the EUR/USD chart below. Leverage is the use of borrowed funds to amplify returns from an investment.
Wall Street Journal Markets. August 14, 1007 America, New York, as electric air taxis land on stock markets, investors need a flight guide. Investors may soon face a choice between first movers like Joby and more niche players such as Lilium and even air ambulance startup Dufour.
The Library of Economics and Liberty. August 14, 938 America, New York. What's happening? Suppose that like Rip Van Winkle you fell asleep in 1997 and woke up in 2017. You asked a friend for a quick summary of what had occurred over the previous 20 years. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. August 14, 933 America, New York. Huawei accused and sued of installing data backdoor in Pakistan project. California company says Huawei required it to set up a system in China that gives Huawei access to sensitive information about citizens and government officials from a safe city surveillance project in Lahore.
Daily FX Market News. August 14, 9 o'clock America, New York, U.S. dollar forecast, FOMC minutes to detail tapering debate. The U.S. dollar pivoted lower this past week with USD price action weakening broadly on the back of decelerating inflation and plunging consumer sentiment. Will FOMC minutes revive U.S. dollar bulls?
New York Times Business. August 14, 8 o'clock America, New York, will more vacation solve burnout? During the pandemic, some companies have expanded their vacation policies to reduce burnout. Experts say there's a better way.
Wall Street Journal Markets. August 14, 7 o'clock America, New York, a money manager's hand sanitizer company just sold for millions. Years before the pandemic and inspired by a family health scare, Thorne Perkin founded Olica, which sells Lux hand sanitizer. Biotech Ameris has now closed on a deal to buy it.
Google Business News. August 14. 621 America, New York. Blockchain Social Media Market 2021 Technological Perspective. Latest trends and key manufacturers. Ono, Steemit, Scenario, iVary 1. The Manamit Current, The Manamit Current. Blockchain Social Media Market 2021 Technological Perspective. Latest trends and key manufacturers. Ono, Steemit, Scenario, iVary 1. The Manamit Current, The Manamit Current.
Naked Capitalism, August 14. 5:49 America, New York. Climate activists target banks' greenwashing and nationwide #defund Line 3 protests. Banks fund new oil pipelines that will generate climate pollution for decades. They are greenswashing their loans as sustainability measures.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. August 14. 5:33 America, New York. Oil giants turn to startups for low-carbon energy ideas. BP and Shell are bolstering their venture capital arms as they seek to reduce their dependence on fossil fuels. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. August 14. 5:30 America, New York. Intel CEO talks up subsidies for pricey chip plants. Pat Gelsinger, who is trying to re-energize the U.S. chipmaker, has sought out government leaders to gain their support for Intel's ambitious investment plans.
Naked Capitalism, August 14. 5:14 America, New York. Biden follows Trump on foreign policy. Biden's hawkishness has resulted in his preserving many of Trump's foreign policy positions, or worse, upping the ante on them.
New York Times Business. August 14. 5 o'clock America, New York. Like choosing a pope, how succession got messy at Jeopardy! The decades-old game show, TV comfort food for many, has been rocked by drama over who would replace the late Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek hosted the game show and Jeopardy! And for 37 years.
Google Business News. August 14. 4:09 America, New York. Women Western wear market SWOT analysis by size, status and forecast to 2021 to 2027. The Market Righto. Women Western wear market SWOT analysis by size, status and forecast to 2021 to 2027. The Market Righto.
Marginal Revolution. August 14. 3:01 America, New York. How did China end up with so many people? I cannot judge this hypothesis, but I have always wondered about the question. We hypothesize that besides technology and resource expansion, risk mitigation improvements pushed the Malthusian limits to population growth in pre-industrial societies.